In this video I'm going to show you proof for the UK mud flood. Let's investigate.
This is not my world, 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 this is not my world.
Here's a great video by Al Martin. This guy made some really good discoveries on Google Earth about the British mud flood. And look at these built-in windows. Clearly they wanted to hide here something. And I think they wanted to hide the mud flood, obviously. Here's an arch. This was a doorway. And again, this is almost underground level. Now we go to Beccles. And we have some windows underground level. But let's see what we see here. Yes, this is clearly an evidence of the mud flood. You can see the built-in windows right under the windows. Here again we can see a window that was probably totally underground level. And here are some more windows underground level. An old building, look at all the details. Here's an interesting one. Some archways are left intact for this park or mall, I'm not sure. Look at this, they left it here for us to see. Here's a church, so-called, and look at that robust architecture. Here are again some built-in windows under windows just above ground level, and a door built in totally and a window built in. I mean, give me a break. And some more windows underground level, more windows underground level. You can literally walk here and look down and see these windows. You know, why would you build something like this? Here's an archway, you can see all these details. And again, built in. Here's another built-in window, you can see it there. And another built-in window. And they build these things in so that they can hide the proof. Look at these windows underground level. There is really no reason to build it this way. I mean, this is really not safe. You know, people can walk here, look down and reach your window right there. It doesn't really make sense. And again, some more windows built in to hide the evidence right there. Some more windows built in on the ground level. I mean, if you think about it, it really doesn't make sense that you walk here and you put these windows under the ground level where people walk, you know, next to pedestrians. People could just simply come in and just knock at your window and just look in or whatever, you know. It just doesn't make sense. Look at this old building, and clearly this was just like dug out from the mud. Again, more windows under the ground level. Look at that, totally under the ground level, these windows. And also, what about these chimneys? I lived in the UK and I never understood it because it's never used. They have these weird chimneys where there are these, you know, like 5-6 chimney on top of the chimney. Never understood what that is for. Again, here are some more windows on the ground level, and we can clearly see that there's a window right there. Look at that window. I mean, why would you build it that way? Look at these windows underground level. I mean, doesn't make sense. And some more windows under the ground level. It's full of it. UK is really full of it. When I worked in London and I walked the streets, I never understood why people built these windows underground level. It just really didn't make sense to me. And I just walked and walked, and I was just wondering what all these are. Here are some more windows. Look at that. Just built in to cover it up. Look at these windows underground level. Crazy, crazy pictures. Look at that. I mean, what evidence do you need? I mean, why would you build it that way? Yeah, some more hiding of the evidence of the mud flood here. Again, built-in windows. Look at that. I mean, this is madness. I mean, if you think about it, it really just doesn't make sense to build these windows that way. You could just walk there and just kick in. Look at this. I mean, this is just madness. The next thing I want to show is the William Wallace Monument in Scotland. I mean, look at this architecture. It just doesn't look like it belongs here. It looks a little bit like somewhere from India, right? These towers at the top of the tower. And of course we don't know what this was used for, but it could have been used for energy harvesting. There are these coils at the top of these tips. There's also one side where there is this coil at the edge. The other interesting thing is this sculpting inside the monument, like here. And this is a little bit different from what we see on the other side. So why is it not symmetrical? Was it just chopped off? I don't know, but this looks really solid. What a robust architecture here. This really doesn't look like from this world. And look at that, nothing around, but this building stands strong. You can see how big this is because we can see here a car. So it's actually huge. And this photo is apparently from 1890, right? So at 1890 it was also looking this old. Give me a break. I'm not sure what they are faking actually, but they are definitely faking something. Also, there's a cool discount on my merch store. There's only 3 days left and you can get 15% off everything. All you need to do is click on redeem and click on the redeem code now button. So get your merch now and spread the message. And lastly, I wanted to show you this video from Exploring with Fighters. They are a group of youngsters who explore unexplored things like underground tunnels and abandoned buildings. And in this case, they went down in Manchester and they found an underground city. So this is already underground and we can see that this was really a city just under Manchester before the mud flood. And it writes here medical pult or medical post, I'm not sure. Also arches 567. I'm not sure what they mean, but this was definitely used before. And we can see an electricity fuse station here. They found a comb and a human bone. Some more human bones they found here. And also they said that there was a weird energy that they felt. As they were digging, they also found some pottery. They found more combs and also some more items from the mud flood from the previous reset. And then some more human bones, as you can see here. Look, they even found a toothbrush. I mean, what the fuck? You know, like an old toothbrush from the previous generation, from the previous reset. Here are some more human bones, and they found even more combs and more items. And here is another human bone, but this was actually cut in half. So perhaps they were cutting up people. Look at that. You can see the label water there. And then they found one more level down. Look at that. You could even go downer and they couldn't go further because there was water. There was not just one reset here, but several. You can see a closer look of this. I mean, what the fuck? I'm not sure if this was a sewage channel or there are some more buildings underneath. And as they are coming out, you will see that they are actually next to a Tartarian building, a church in fact. So it's all connected. And that's it for me for today. If you would like to talk to me one-on-one because you have some questions or you have some insight that you want to share with me, then go to the video description below where you can find a link to schedule a one-on-one talk with me. Also, if you want to dive deeper into this, we have a thriving community. Become a member. We have a group chat, also live Q&A and video calls. Why do you think that bone was cut in half? Let me know in the comments below. See you in the next one.
I'm just longing night by night for the other side to be alright, 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 alright.